Yo, it's your boy Sluggin, but then you guys already know what the deal is, man. Alright, so this video is gonna be Jujutsu summon. Is it a skip banner or whatever, right? So I'm gonna have, it's gonna be a little mix of that, right? As you guys can see my Gojo. Damn man, my Gojo level 69. I did not do this on purpose at all, yo. It was an accident actually. No, I can't even level him up anymore, y'all. It's wild. But yeah, I do got my Gojo, man. I love the art, man. Art's amazing. So good. But let's just move on and let's read out the kit for y'all so you guys can see on screen. I'm gonna translate for you guys too, so you guys could get understand. So sadly, as you guys can see, what's this? This is pretty much Gojo leaving in 7 turns, just like the launch Gojo that we had. So grants a strategic retreat to self for 7 turns. Big oof, like we already talking about bad stuff for this Gojo already, because everybody was hoping that he wasn't gonna do this, but he turns out he's the same. And as you guys see for this translation, it's the same thing like the other Gojo too. He's immune to damage except for domain. Same old. Alright, now let's go for his skill 1. Let's see if he's good enough to summon. Melee attack 400, so crit rate high, and taiju and 50% down, grant 2 turns, and technique 15%. So range, so he's gonna be range damage or magic damage, what you want to call it. So his skill 2, pretty interesting right here, right? Let's see what his skill 2 will increase damage taken by 30% to selected enemy for 2 turns, and damage dealt for 10 and damage dealt 10% up for 1 turn disadvantage. Right, so I'm guessing this one is pretty much this Gojo is the debuffer. He's gonna debuff for your team. You know how like the other Gojo, he buffed himself. This one's debuffing 1 enemy on the enemy side team. You know, and there's 3 enemies, so you get so select the enemy you want to get debuffed, usually the one with the most health and the bar, you know, in the break bar. So you want to select that one, and I guess you get increase the damage dealt 10% up to 1 turn for disadvantage. Pretty crazy. And plus, as you guys can see, this Gojo's already, he's a green unit. So take that. I say, yeah, so this Gojo's gonna be debuffered. He's gonna hit hard. You guys see his stats, but this is maxed out. Grade 9, level 97. He's maxed out. His stats are crazy good. Alright, but hey, we got a green DPSer and a good one too. He pretty much functioned just like the launch Gojo that we got. Alright, now let's see what his skill 3 is. This one I'm a little bit confused about this one still, but let me show you guys so you guys could read it for yourself. But it's increased break damage amount by 100% 1 turn. You know what I mean? Break damage. When I saw this, I was like 100%. That is crazy. But this is level 10 though, so it is smaller. So once you get him, it's smaller, but like 100%, that sounds pretty crazy. So he's gonna be a breaker, just like the same thing with Yuji. But this, I guess this is from attack. And you guys know you could just spam this because Gojo barely take any like curse energy. This one take 1 like every other one. So range, attack, technique. So this is, yeah, 4 times total damage, and damage dealt is selected enemy. And damage dealt to select the enemy. Okay, so it's a single target. I can't, you know what I mean, translation is really bad. It says Ju 15% down, grant 1 turn. So all I'm seeing from this is pretty much he's gonna be a breaker for his skill 1, but you still want to use his skill 1 just like the other Gojo, like use his basic skill and buffing. But this one he debuffs. So, but the sad thing about this debuffing, I gotta say, it only lasts for 2 turns, right? So this is a 2 turn, while the other Gojo lasts for 3 turns self buff. Alright, now here is the big boy. This is at maxed out level 10, purple, hollow purple. 1,9999%. So pretty much you could just say 2,000. I don't know why they just skipping all that 1%, but pretty much, right? 2k percent damage to all enemy and special count reduced by 2. He leave the front line after using it. So pretty much he say bye bye. You guys see that hand sign? He say bye, y'all. He gone. Gojo is gone forever. So after using this, so not just that he leave in 7 turns from right here. If you use his ultimate, he leaves right away. That's upsetting. So just based on that, like, is Gojo is he a must summon? Is he a skip? If you're asking me, I'm free to play, right? I would say he's a skip. The thing is, he is double S tier for sure, but he's definitely a skip because it's like we already have a Gojo like this, right? This Gojo, yes, he hits harder and he's green and we lack green units. There's many reasons that you should summon, but there's plenty of reason for me to say to skip on him. If you really want like this Gojo, might as well just reroll. Sucks that I gotta say that, right? But it's like, hey, he's not worth it to sacrifice your main account or any account that you got that like you have save up a queue for, right? Maybe you want somebody totally different because we can't have 2 Gojo in the same team. So that's my suggestion for you guys to just skip on this banner. And if you're, and yes, he's green and he's going to help you clear 10-2, right? Because most people are wondering like, damn man, I want to clear that 10-2 right here. Well, the thing is, use your friend then. Somebody's gonna have this green Gojo to clear this 10-2 for you, and he'll probably clear it with ease. Okay, so that's gonna be the Gojo, and we're gonna go on for the next one. So we're done with Gojo, so you guys already know it's a big skip, right? But some of you guys are probably curious about this card. So this card is gonna be a taunting card, just like it's a 2-turn taunt. I don't think this is a guaranteed taunt. Add attack attraction to self for 2 turns. I'm not sure if it's guaranteed, but it's most likely it's a taunting card, you know. And people, of course, people like Gojo with the taunt and stuff. And alright, and this is this other passive if you get a +1, right? So this card is, from what I'm seeing, at the start of the turn, if your special gauge is max once per battle, increase additional damage dealt to self by 20% for 2 turns. The more turn eclipse, the more effect increase / max 100%. What the hell? Damn. The more turns eclipse, the more the effect increase max. Holy smoke, this might be actually really good. But this only lasts for 2 turns though. Huh. Interesting. So this card is really good for Gojo, but you gotta get this +1. I wouldn't say it's the best card. The purple memory card is still the best for any range attacker, but definitely this would probably be the second best card if you got this duped out. Probably not the second best card, but it's a good card, mainly strictly for him. It won't be good for anybody else, as you need somebody to have their ultimate gauge just maxed out and just sitting there to do additional damage. So definitely, I don't think this, definitely a skip too, man. This whole thing is skip, and plus you got a +1 this thing to unlock that, so I'll say that's a skip too. And now let's go to the last one, the event card, right? When I first thought of it, I was like, yo, it have Gojo in it, it's gonna be good. Well, let's see. Alright, oh, it's a healing. Alright, we saw that right off the bat, right? Okay, currently in command skill or special skill, recover own HP by 20%. Ouch. I mean, no, there's a reason why this is a free-to-play card, right? Ouch. Okay, this is after the +1 dupe. Okay, at the start of the turn, if your HP is below 50% once per battle, Give 15% increase in taijutsu to self for 3 turns. Yikes. Terrible, terrible free card. But it's a free card nonetheless, right? Oh man, I just can't. I can't stress enough. Like, I know I said like this Gojo banner is a skip, but honestly, y'all, he's definitely like a summon, but then you need to just skip because it's like he's not really needed, to be honest, man. He's definitely a summon for whales, right? But for free to play, it's a skip, man. We could live without it. If you're already free to play, you're not, and you already beat every single content in the game, you will not need him. He's not that crazy, like where you're like, oh, I need to risk my account to just get him. But the one thing that's the selling point for him, he's pretty much blue Gojo that we got in the game, right? But green typing. And yeah, that's all I got for y'all, man. But I hope you guys enjoyed that, man. I hope that was good enough to explain that you guys should skip this banner. But for whales, definitely get this guy maxed out. He's a boss, man. Highest damage dealer in the game today. He's double S tier, hands down, easy. Alright, but I'll catch you guys on the next one, man. This your boy Slugger, and we out of here. 1.